Where? Has he buried himself?
He's there somewhere.
Yes! That's tiny.
That little baby.
Wow.
Ow!
First one was a beast.
That was a beast.
Is he in there?
He is, yeah. But look, he didn't. It's the first time I've found one without any claws. Look.
Yeah.
He's actually lost his claws.
He's either shed them or a fish has had him or something. In a fight with a fish or something.
So that's what we want. That
Look at
nice
that.
tail.
Yeah, boom. Another one without claws.
Another one without claws. No way. I'll get that one there.
Yes. Benefit is they don't pinch you. Oh, he's got one.
He's got two.
Has he got two? Oh yeah, he's round there. Oh, this is a little gem corner, this one. Yeah. Oh, good.
Got it.
Nice, he was gonna move. Good one, dude. He was literally gonna bolt.
Yeah. He's tiny though.
Oh, he's a bit too. Do you hear?
I'll take him anyway.
Big crunchy one. Little hopper.
Oh, got him.
Nice one.
Little one.
Well, we just got a downpour. Classic British summertime rain. So I'm just covering up the camera here, this bigger camera. Just leaving it to record while we try and get some more crayfish. But we're going over to the other side of the river now, where there seems to be bigger boulders and bigger crayfish. We've kind of been looking under the smaller rocks at the moment and just getting the kind of small ones. So we're going to try and lift some bigger ones and try and find the beasties to cook up. But we're just taking cover while this downpour is happening. Yes! Hey! Nicely done, man. That was a good one. Have you got? Did you get him?
Wait.
Yeah! I was just looking at the glare, dude. That is look at his claw.
He's missing one whole
up.
arm. Look at that, and his claw's damaged as well.
Yeah.
Well.
Nice. That was a great one. Find of the day.
Hey, that's where I put it.
NA08TOV. Possible drive-by car somewhere in this.
Everyone report him for speeding.
Yeah. What a find. I'm gonna stick that on the shed. Where? Has he buried himself?
He's there somewhere.
Yeah, let it. I think he's
probably gone into that little tangle
right in here.
next bit.
Look at him! Look at him trying to get me. Nice. How are we looking? Getting there. Getting there. A few more. Yeah, a few more that size as well. Tim? Yeah. Nicely done. Saved it. There's the old girl. Looking a bit sorry for itself. There's quite a lot of holes, as you can see. But most of it is still all intact. Fire pit's actually exactly as it was, pretty much as we've left it. Yeah, we've got the beds, the shield's still down there as well. Gonna do some new beds, I think. Gonna patch up those gaps. And other than that, it's looking pretty good still. It's holding. We're not quite a year yet of building this, but look at it. What an awesome project this was. I'll link this project in the video description below for those that want to see us build the Viking house.
Same with the.
Quite a successful day on the Crayfish. We probably got about 15, I don't know, maybe 12. Quite a few small ones though, which is a little bit frustrating. But towards the end, we went a little bit further upstream and we found some decent sized ones. So let me show you. Here we go. He's a bit aggressive. Can't blame him. So not loads. That's just a couple of hours. That wasn't even 2 hours. That's about an hour and a half. This dude's actually, you can see his claw there. His claw's broken a bit. They're all looking a bit docile now where they've been out of the water for a bit. He's a good size. He's a bit tired. some of them have just lost their claws, to be honest. I'm not sure why. Probably battles with fish, battles with other crayfish. If you look closely again, this one's lost his claws, but if you look closely you can see all his legs, and you can see the tiny little legs. If I flip him, just see them in there. There's all tiny little feet in here as well, where my baby finger's touching, that help them move and scuttle along. Obviously they've got this tail which they flap and they swim backwards, so they use that tail. You might, sometimes they flip it, but he swims backwards with that fin of a tail, and that's where they get their, see there, like that, that's where they get their power, like that motion he does there, and they just swim backwards, shoot backwards out of the rocks. Some of them we've noticed are quite hard skinned, and some of them are really soft, the shell on them, almost like a peeler crab where they're peeling their shell. But this one's nice and hard. But yeah, some have just recently shed their shells, I think. That's probably a sort of good sized, average sized crayfish here. It's a big one, but it's not massive. But that would be an average sized, decent one. Most of these you can see are quite a bit smaller. Put him back in there. Yeah. The Dustin's just siphoned through any of the dead crayfish. We put obviously the decent eating ones straight in the pot. We'll probably give them about, what do you reckon, 6 to 8 minutes was it, you say?
6 to 8 minutes, yeah.
6 to 8 minutes, so nice and fast, and then we're ready to feast.
All his roe. See some roe
Oh,
there?
yeah. There it is.
There's that dark vein. That's what we don't want. And now, oh, lovely.
I bet. That was a
Really
no
nice.
lemon one.
That was no lemon. That was just stock. Really nice. Want some lemon?
Yeah, please, yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Really nice. I might even have a bit of onion as well.
the lemon just makes it, doesn't it?
It's really good. Claws. Mm. The thing I like about the claw meat is it's really delicate. It's quite sweet as well.
Yeah. Look at that! You've absolutely done that. Like, you've definitely done that before.
There's the claw meat. Oh, who would have thought something so invasive
It tastes so good.
Exactly, well, you said it. They taste so good. It's nice with that onion as well. Where's the other fat claw? Yeah.
This is the kind of average size we found today. Smaller, mostly this size. There's not much meat on the claws on these small ones. It's all in the back here. Just crack them, break that open. The key is, as well, because these haven't been purged, Normally you would purge them in fresh water for what, 24 hours, 36 hours maybe?
Yeah, just purge them, fresh water, remove the food. It's just to flush their systems through.
Yeah, so you know, you don't know what they're eating. Probably they're kind of scavengers, really, aren't they? So
Absolutely.
they're going to eat some pretty dodgy stuff. So, but because these haven't been purged, we have to kind of pull out their gut sac as such. I'll just show you in close up on this one. See that black tube there? That's what we're getting rid of, because that's going to have all the nasty stuff in. So you just got to make sure. This one's obviously tiny, so it's actually really fiddly to get it out, but that black tube is basically going down the spine, well, down the centre of the tail, and you've just got to make sure you get that out before you eat it. You see there's a bit there as well. Just there. That's the part you don't want.
And these,
we kind of missed a few big ones today, didn't we?
We did miss a few, but I think the problem was it's because of the recent rain.
The clarity was clouded, wasn't it?
There's a bit, there's a bit of dirt.
It was cloudy. Yeah, it was cloudy.
There's a bit of colour. There's a bit of colour in the water, so it wasn't ideal for catching them by hand. If you put all these back in there, you make an amazing stock.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Do you eat? Well, that is it for this short catch and cook episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it here at the Viking house and down at the river. Couple of things. Don't forget, subscribe to Dustin's channel, Bushcraft Tools, link in the description. Our other channel, TA Fishing, Dad's YouTube channel basically. There's links in the description to that. And one more thing, shameless merch plug. The 1 million subscriber limited edition merch only has about a day left, guys. Maybe 24 hours, maybe 2 or 3 days left, I think. So if you want to get yourself some limited edition 1 million subscriber merchandise, I'll put a link to that in the description below. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's been great. It's been good to be back here with the Viking house, and it's been a nice kind of summertime episode. We did miss quite a few of the crayfish that we were trying to catch, because we recently had a lot of rain and it's coloured up the water, and it might not have looked like that on the GoPro when I was doing the underwater shots, but that river is usually a lot clearer than that. So we actually found it quite hard to spot them. In hindsight, could have worn some polarizing glasses, which would help cut the glare out. Didn't have those, so we just kind of went with what we got. But yeah, it was a good harvest for given the conditions. If we came back there on a clear day, we would have got a lot more, and we did miss quite a few of the big ones today. But it's good fun, you know. Your sort of trousers are rolled up. I was barefooted. You're just getting involved under the rocks, trying to find where they are. You miss a few, you catch a few. It's great fun. It's like being a kid. It is. It's just a good laugh. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Really appreciate your viewership. If you're not subscribed already, maybe hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys soon in the next episode of TA Outdoors.